Hey, great dinner, guys. All right, it's time. We got to get to the show. We don't have a minute to spare. Tonight, almost live from the Carriage House, it's the Daley Dish with your hosts Jim Pettit, Marty Keary, and Gene Coletti. With special guest interviews, cooking segments, and our craft cocktail making class, let's get shit-faced. And now, the Daley Dish.
Are you taking video?
Kyle Coletti, this is your first maiden voyage on the Daley Dish tonight. How do you feel? You're in the green room.
Great. I'm ready to go.
You're in the Lansingburg green room. Everything, you comfortable? Have we had enough food or beverage for you or anything like that so far?
Top class.
We didn't
Top
give you anything,
class.
did we?
Not a thing yet. Brought my own water, brought my own protein shake.
We're really looking forward to having you tonight, buddy, and we appreciate you sitting out here for a few more minutes near the garbage until we get set up, okay?
Love it.
All right.
Tonight on the Daley Dish, we have an amazing show tonight. And we have an amazing show every night because this is only the second episode. But we are going to have a great night because we have somebody that's very personal to us. And it's a figure in Troy. And by figure, you'll know what I mean. He's in terrific shape. It's the best workout in the nation. I mean, it was proven.
Yeah, listen, this is a really special guy for us, and we really wanted to have him on one of our opening episodes. And it happens to be
my son.
It happens to be Gene's son, Kyle Coletti, and
Yes.
we're here to talk about Focus Master.
So, without any further ado, let's bring out the big man himself, Mr. Kyle Coletti. And I want to say, I love this guy. I'm so glad to see he and his wife, G.I. Jamie. You know what I mean? I just got the shit slapped out of me by Kyle Coletti. Okay, that starts one good. Kyle, welcome. We've been looking forward to this show for, well, at least an hour. So we called Kyle. Kyle, for all that don't know him, and you probably do if you've been on anywhere in any platform, Kyle is the ultimate fitness coach from Focus Master. Now, Focus Master, I'm going to say, is one of our companies. I don't want any hate mail. Actually, I'll take the hate mail. Any mail. We didn't get much mail from the last time. We'll take any mail we can at this point. But Kyle, it is true that this is the fitness phenomenon. We're going to go through all that. So some of the start, we're going to say, Kyle, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I heard I was the second alternate to the show. And
We didn't need to bring that up. There's really no water to
You were
this.
a backup.
There's actually no preparation whatsoever.
Thanks for taking Tuesday night cornhole off.
Yeah. Now, the show is so fucking popular that, we had to beg his father to ask him. So, Kyle, he's a great partner of ours and has taken this fitness machine to great heights. So, without further ado, Mark, give us a little intro.
Well, for anybody who's not familiar with Focus Master's story, and there's probably most of you, back in 1993, Jimmy and I, well, we were always into martial arts as kids, judo, boxing, karate, all of that. And then when we were early 20s.
So don't screw with us, I guess is what he's trying to say. The whole four of us.
In our early 20s, we got a hold of a couple of local guys to teach us Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, which we absolutely loved. And there was a lot of focus mitt training, the boxing mitts in that. And when Jimmy and I couldn't get together to hold the mitts for each other, we said, why is there not a machine out there that can stand the test of time, that could stand up to somebody like Bruce Lee, that holds the mitts for you so you can train by yourself? So we went about creating some prototypes, which we have some footage of our first Focus Master machine, which we'll be showing you. And it was made out of wood and those old Joe Weider coil spring chest benders from the 1970s with a pad bolted on the end. It was like just a garage piece of equipment when we first made it for ourselves, and we loved it. And so we said, let's go a little further with it. And one of our instructors, Sifu Lamar Davis from Birmingham, Alabama, who's one of the world's finest JKD practitioners, he would come up and do seminars for us every couple of months. And we said, if he likes this piece of equipment, maybe we'll take it further, maybe we'll market it. And he came up and he absolutely loved it. And we ended up doing a few videos with Lamar, and he's still out there teaching JKD. And we love you out there, Lamar, you're the best. And so our journey started in the martial arts world and the MMA world, and we came up with the UFC when they were starting out, and our equipment was just in all of the gyms in the martial arts world. And then as we got further down the line, Kyle came about and he said, I would really like to take you guys into the fitness world. And that was about 2009.
Yep.
And so that was a long journey for us in the martial arts world. And we have many stories about some of our great friends in the martial arts world, and that's a whole other show. But when Kyle joined us in 2009, he had a fervor for fitness, and he was always a fit guy. He was always a hockey player, always into fitness when you were young. And why don't you tell the audience a little bit about how that call first started for us?
Well, wait a minute. I mean, first, not to cut you off.
Yeah, that's right.
We invited him here. I hate to do this, but Joe, can you keep quiet for a bit?
Yeah, right. We
Maybe
forgot-
we ought to send him out of killing the bat for a bit.
We forgot
I'm not
why
sure
you're
we can
really
send you
here.
back.
Right.
We really, because there's no rules, we can just
Just bounce around.
But, Gene, you came into it with us.
In 2001, when Gene decided we were going to, and Jimmy started just doing the catering at the end of the old Daley, we were going to go all catering for a while. 2001, I left the insurance business and joined these guys, and we brought Gene into Focus Master, and you guys brought me into the catering.
So Gene started with Focus Master 2. He is also a black belt
in karate.
In what karate, Gene?
Yeah, it's Coco
Kokurokan. It sounds like a dessert, but it is. Okay, it's more like a knuckle sandwich.
long time ago.
Yeah, long time. Well, whatever.
Yeah. So, and Gene has just been an amazing guy to have. He's got an engineering mind, and he's helped
Marty
us in so many
is
ways.
great because he can suck everybody's ass at the same time.
Hey, you want to know the
Lamar
story?
M. Davis, Kyle, Gene. I'm hoping mine comes soon.
Don't worry, Jimmy. I'll get to your
Whatever. Mine hasn't been sucked.
Yeah.
But
Lord.
all right. So go ahead, Kyle.
No, all right, so I actually, you want to bring it back to Dad, is what you're going to say?
Well, I'm saying, so his father, we would be traveling around all over the country. We've gone to.
Had a ball, by the way.
And what?
We
Yeah.
had a
We
ball.
had a ball. I mean, you talk about.
Yeah, we didn't make a lot of money in those days. We
We traveled everywhere,
5-star,
and
all
we-
the way 5-star.
That's right. And made so many great friends, and we just love all of them. And we went to London one time, and there's lots of funny stories about that.
Yeah.
But we had the greatest journey, and so when Kyle, he called me one day from the men's room at Morgan Stanley. You were in the city.
Wow, this is a hell of a story. I'm
Yeah.
not sure we're
Right.
prepared for it.
He
but
didn't want his boss
let's
to know
have
he was calling, right?
Let's have that
Yes.
men's room story.
Tell the
shall we?
story, Kyle.
So when I was living in New York and I was working at Morgan Stanley, and it was 2000, really probably 2007, 2008 as we first started discussion,
Yeah.
because you guys were kind of like ebb and flow of like all in Focus Master in the off season,
That's
and
right.
then you kind of come back when you
Yep.
start gearing up for catering. And then all the while, I played college sports. I loved conditioning. I loved working out. And to fill that void, I started taking boxing classes. And you guys are from more of the traditional martial arts.
Yeah.
And my background is more like boxing, kickboxing, and things like that.
Right.
So I was taking, I had like 3 different memberships in New York. And I just kept on going to these gyms. And I'm like, I remember having a Focus Master floor stand in my basement when I was probably 15, right? It was
Right.
probably like a prototype.
Yes, that's right.
So me and my buddies would go down there, we'd hit it,
Yeah.
and it was always this unique piece of equipment. And I'd take these classes, and I'm like, there's something missing. Like, everybody loves the idea of hitting mitts with a coach, like for 3 minutes of a 60-minute class. And like when you hit a focus master, it's the entire time.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can we pair this in? And we had countless conversations from the men's bathroom, from I-90.
Who's that men's bathroom?
You know, we talked for hours. I remember talking hours for you and Jimmy, driving back and forth from Rochester with my wife.
I remember saying, Kyle, are you there? Are you in the bathroom? Good, we can talk. Flush, please flush.
So then we got to the point where we had enough conversation, and it was like, really, you know,
Let's
do
make
or
it
die.
happen.
Are
Let's make it
we
happen.
leaving and moving up here?
Right, and that was a
so-
jump ship moment for you.
Big time.
Big
Well,
time.
that's when I was also doing like fake mentoring. Like I'm like on the phone, it's like, what do I give a shit? It's like, hey, listen, you're gonna take the fucking leap of faith, all right? You're gonna have to move here, guy. You're gonna have to go in, quit your job. I'm like, what do I give a shit? He's probably not gonna do this, but so what? Yeah.
Yes, all that. But no, very much.
I'm hitting that funny button a little too late because actually stuff was funny before. Go ahead.
So that was really it. So came up, made the big leap. And it was, if I knew what I knew we were going to get into, I wouldn't have done it. I mean, really.
Well, there you have it, folks. And that was the Daley Dish.
No, listen, story of our lives. So I remember, I'm kind of fast forward, but I remember being 6 months in, we're driving to a meeting at Over at Media. And I'm going, guys, I haven't made a single dollar yet, right? A single dollar.
Zero.
Right?
And I was back to the mentor. It's like, that's okay. That's what you need to do. You gotta work for no money or else this story ain't good.
So then we go, you guys came like, all right, we gotta figure something out. And that's when, you know, in the studio here, looked completely different.
Yes.
We transformed this
started-
carriage
Oh,
house.
that's right. We started right here. I
Right
keep
here.
forgetting that.
The guinea pig workout program started here.
4 machines.
2 machines. Then
2
we went to
machines.
3.
Yeah.
Then we went to 4.
Right.
And so it kept kind of snowballing, and that was really the start
Right.
of like.
Started
yeah,
off with
actually-
course.
Actually, on the door, it still says Focus Master, I believe, doesn't it?
Yes, I believe it does.
Find that out later. I'm too lazy to go up and check.
That's
Yeah. So the thing I remember most is like you were so hyped up and so intense, you know, as these workout guys usually are. So yeah, he's all hyped up, and I met Kyle like forever. I was there when he was born. In fact, this is well, let's tell it, shall we? Kyle, one of the first times I really got to know Kyle, I changed his diaper. That's the truth. And here's the other important part about it. Like his father, and this is not against Eugene or Dana, but like they were so desperate to go away, it's like they're leaving their kids with me. I've never changed the diaper before, and I'm with a hot chick, right? I'm like, well, that's, you know, where it ends up, you go, I think I seen them having sex, which you did. But what is true is I cleaned up a very messy crowd for you. It was green, it was up there, I go, oh my God, lay out the towels, lay out the towels. No, I was nervous, I go, it's green and hot. What do we do with it? What do we do with it? But that's how we started. You know, I'm not gonna say I haven't changed them since, but that was the first time, okay? Very hard worker. He also came over to the kitchen alongside of us and saying, he was a little kid, you know, he looked like, you know, like this, only smaller. And he's like, what can I do for some money? I'm like, I don't know, paint that door. You want to paint that door? How much? $5. Okay. Yeah, he's painting. It's like Miyagi, you know, up and up. I go, this kid is like, he's great. And I one day hope to put him in child labor, but we missed that opportunity. And we got to get him later in life when he was legal. And I'm glad we did now, given the rules that are out. But Gene, we always said, you know, and I still do, I always say, I want Kyle to run our business. Let's bring him in.
Yes.
And he hasn't so far. Anyway, he was always this guy who could get up and go. He did it. He started. He come up with a fitness routine for it. Go ahead, tell us what's going on.
So the big thing with, you know, what we wanted to create was unique, was I was taking all these different fitness classes, all these boxing classes, Muay Thai, traditional kind of mainstream boxing workouts, and they were super inconsistent. It depended on the coach.
Yeah.
Some classes were 45, some classes were an hour. There's a lot of like downtime.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how can we button this up, make it more consistent, quick, fast? And I was kind of like filling an own personal void for myself of like, how do I like train like hockey? My sport career is over. And it's
Yeah.
like, you still want that competitive fire and drive. And I remember creating this program, and we ran the first one ever. I'm driving into the train, I'm making all these programs, right? And then we come up here and we practice them
Yeah.
in Waterville, right?
Oh, in Waterford.
And believe me, for anybody that doesn't know him, go on the internet, go to Focus
Yeah, go
Master,
on
you'll see
YouTube.
it. He's fit for real. He's fit like I really should be, but never got around to. He's it. Like when you go, I wish I could be, that's it. And there's a lot of times I hate him for that. But that's more about me.
So then we said, look, let's button this up. And I remember, I mean, the guinea pigs that we had were really you guys, right? It was you guys, family.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time, I want to say, Dad, you were like 57, you guys went to 47 or something like that. And you go, this workout's for me.
Yeah.
This workout's for me. It's quick.
Yeah.
30 minutes, total
30
body,
minutes.
don't think, you're striking. And so it was like, that was the first like light bulb was like, wow, this is super scalable. From all the different, here I am thinking it's for early 20-year-olds
Right.
or mid 20-year-olds. And then we got 50s and 40s, and it's like, this
That
is
was
for
the
me.
majority of even the core group that started.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yeah. What started with, yep.
Well, Focus Master over the years took a lot of turns, and Marty and I started, trying to do this, and we started with wood, and we had, drilled holes and put the arms in, right?
Well-
And we constantly kept changing. I mean, we had to have 100
Yeah.
times where I kept spending money for it. And he's like, it's almost done. It's like, okay, we're one more and we are done, right? But so we did. And, we put together a little piece I think you should see of where it started.
Yeah.
We went back to my sister's cellar, which for all practical purposes, I'm hoping she's not watching right now because she thinks we went to the cellar to clean it up from all the stuff that we left there, but it was a broken promise.
Sorry.
So let's go back to that. Let's see that, and we'll go there. We're gonna have a commercial break too. Again, as you know, self-indulgent. It will be about us. At least for now. All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, guys, so this is where Focus Master started in 1993. Jimmy and I were doing Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do with a couple of local guys, George Iliadis, who still teaches JKD, and our buddy Ed Bishop, and we would train down here in his dad's basement once a week, twice a week, and this is where we developed the machine that is the Focus Master G1000 that you see in the schools and the gyms around the country and places around the world. So come on in and check out the first machine.
And I'd like to say from behind the camera, this is the first time we've been down here in
Almost 30 years.
my sister's house now, and she thinks we're cleaning it out, but we're not.
None of that.
We're not doing it. Let's go in. Let's see. Oh, this is Cobweb City already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jim used to train with St. Francis.
Yeah. This is our old Jeet Kune Do
Yeah.
sign here. We had custom painted.
Yeah, by Chris Murray, the artist, Chris Murray, great guy. And then Mukjang, made by Sifu Lamar Davis. Great job, Lamar. Wow, check this out. Okay, so this, Jim, come on over here. This is the first Focus Master machine. It was built out of 4x4s, and then these Joe Weider chest benders from the 1970s. There's coil springs here. We bolted a pad on, and then you put them in any one of these holes in any different direction that you could hold focus nets.
Ingenious.
And so we loved it. It was something that we trained on for quite a while. And then, like I said, we asked Lamar Davis what he thought about it, being a JKD master and a good friend of ours, and he loved it. So we went to our first trade show in '96. So while the evolution of it came from 1993, and then the machine we brought to the first show was just like this one right here. This is the first steel one. Well, it's not the first steel one. The first steel one we had made at Rio Welding, and Bobby Rio helped us out, and they basically made this version in steel, which weighed about 1,000 pounds.
That's
so
back there. I know that.
we actually never went with that one. Bob Rio turned us on to a great guy named Bill Diamond. He had a machine shop in his basement in Clifton Park, and I would bring the steel right from Albany Steel to Bill Diamond's basement, and he would make the machine and do that part, and I would make the pads over in Cohoes in a little factory building that my father-in-law had. So it was quite a journey, and we had just years of fun and with this machine. And then when Kyle came along, we took it into the fitness world, but our martial arts years were absolutely the most fun. And we appreciate all of our friends at Century Martial Arts Supply and all of our buddies out there that we love, John Hackelman and Chuck Dell and Ricardo Laborio and everybody that we met in this world of martial arts are still great friends of ours. So we feel very blessed about that. So we just wanted to show you the first machine, and my cousin Rob Gervais drilled all the holes in there. He said, I never want to do that again. So we ended up going to steel after that. So it's a really cool thing, and come up and check us out at Focus Master Fitness. You're going to love banging on the machine that we have now. It is like a Ferrari compared to this.
Pot roast.
Oh, sorry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this job gets you parched. Yeah, let's bring that over here. Yeah. So, we're back talking to Kyle Coletti, Focus Master Guru, the coach of all coaches. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Okay? But first, I'd like to hear from Kyle, again, the nature of it is that, it's tough. Like, people are out of shape and they get in, they go, how do I go to this semi-private? I mean, how many people are in a class now?
Yeah, super personal. I mean, the max we could have was 24, but on average, you're talking 12 people.
And what can you expect? What can you expect when you come to Focus Master? Let's say it's your first time and you're 50 years old.
Well, here's the big thing, what makes Focus Master different is that we've always trained a wide range of individuals from all different fitness backgrounds, right? There's always the intimidation of going towards a gym, not knowing what's going on. Throw boxing on top of that. Most people have never taken a boxing class. And so our culture and community and our staff is phenomenal. Like, we coach them on understanding that. Because when you're in fitness, you think everybody thinks like you. This is what you do. And so we're very, cognizant of the fact that many people come in and haven't worked out in years, right? And so what we do is everything is scalable. So it's what you can do at your level. And we have people in there from, who've lost over 100 pounds, right? To people that just want to lose that 10 to 15. And so they come in, it's 30 minutes. The biggest thing is they don't have to think. You just show up, we take care of the rest.
Yeah, and again, we can only put so much footage in here, but go to focusmaster.com. I mean, you got to see some stuff that they're doing. I mean, they're completely motivational. His whole crew was hand done by him. And I'm telling you, this guy, he is the best, period. And here's why I'm going to tell you that. Okay? Another Daley Dish. There's nothing funny about this. I'm going to hit this button. See? Here's the thing. All right, that's enough of you. Here's the thing. We were early on. Kyle come up with this workout. We were fucking loving it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say the F-bomb?
Only the first time.
No. Yeah, this is YouTube, though, isn't it? Listen, we're not on Disney anymore, are we? On the second episode?
Right.
All right, but Focus Master Fitness, and we're going to send a link, and you can, I don't really know how all that works, but we're going to do whatever we can to make you have a link and go do it. So Kyle got together and he had a chance. Tell me the story.
All right, so Kyle, what year was this? It's probably
15.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
So Kyle and I are at a fitness trade show. It's one of the biggest ones in the country. It was in LA this time.
Yeah.
So we have our booth there, and we're like carnies. We put our machine up, and we have the TV going, and we're doing all the things, and we talk to all the customers. And this was really a gym change show, is what it's all about. And so this girl comes hobbling up, and she's on crutches, and she's got a boot on one foot, and she's just standing there, and Kyle's already talking to somebody. I see her watching the video. And then the person leaves that Kyle was talking to, and she comes up and she goes, you know what? You guys would be perfect. And we go, for what? And she says, for this new show. She goes, I'm a talent scout for Jillian Michaels, the famous fitness coach, and she's starting a new show called Sweat Inc. And you guys would be terrific for it. Would you ever consider being on a national TV show? And we're like, No, that doesn't sound like something.
national TV show now.
Yeah. No, but move along, sister. Move along. So anyway, she sent us contracts about this thick, and you had just had your first baby at the time, right?
Yep.
And so it was so hard for you to leave and do what you had to do, but he had to go out to California and set up 6 of our machines.
Yeah.
It was not easy for you
In the
to do.
blazing heat of California.
And
Don't tell me, uphill both ways.
yeah, and the show starts, and you never know when you're going to get kicked off the show.
He's out in California for how, 20?
7 weeks total.
7 weeks.
Now,
I was going to say 26, which
Yeah.
would have been much more interesting. I really should have let me go on that one. But
The object of the show was to be named the next fitness phenomenon, and he competed against
the next fitness phenomenon.
He competed against 26 other fitness entrepreneurs from around the country with their particular piece of equipment that they created
Or workout
and a
style.
workout style that they created.
Yeah.
So every week,
Go ahead, tell us what you did there.
yeah, go ahead.
Quickly.
Quickly. All right. So we went there, showed up, as Marty said,
Enough.
set the stage. It was a wild experience. You're going into like a Hollywood studio.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect. They like to throw you off, so you're never really knowing what's going on. So
Right.
you got to be like.
It's a
mentally
reality show, and you can also look that up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to put some stuff up here for you.
Yeah. And you don't know if you're going home in the next day, the next
Right.
week. You don't know what's going on, so
Right.
you're on their beck and call, right?
Right.
And then you might get a call at 8 o'clock, like, "Hey, you're on 6 a.m. tomorrow morning,"
Right.
and then you got a 14-hour day.
That's
right,
right.
all set up. So we went through a series. I made it past the first week. So then I was cast to train 2 people for 4 weeks.
Yep.
So like the top 9 got to train 2 people for 4 weeks. We tracked the results all through the workout program. Then it comes down, and then finally.
Hold on. This is a great place to stop. Yes. Another commercial. We gotta have this. You're gonna want to wait for this. I'm gonna show you how it's done, how we did it, and by we I mean him. But I was there too in spirit somehow. At least my money was there. It was there. We'll see you in a minute.
This is the official signing on of Kyle Coletti to Focus Master, Inc. Jim is going to sign the final paperwork.
So, in this new arrangement, what do I get? Like 5%?
That's right. Just sign your name over.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a picture of Chuck, right? And a free video, you guys said, right? All right, John Pettenstone.
Welcome aboard, buddy.
Welcome aboard, man.
I'm Kyle Coletti from Troy, New York. I'm the owner of Focus Master Fitness.
Well, welcome back. We are back with Kyle Coletti from Focus Master Fitness, and we're talking about the national show that Kyle went out and competed. Spoiler, he won. Okay? A national campaign, and by him, I mean us. And I'm not sure how we had something to do with it, but I think we did. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course.
You don't act like it.
We helped you set up those machines with our mind.
With
here.
mind and heart, for sure.
Mind and hearts, that means he doesn't really think we did. But
Anyway, go back into it.
All right, so to get to the top finale, you had to, basically go through certain categories, and we ended up winning in weight loss, right, which helped us, the contestants that we coached.
And to all you people out there, that means you. Weight loss.
So that brought us into the finale. Now the finale was the top 3, and so on this big stage, they built a mini Focus Master studio. They built 2 other mini studios for the other competitors, and we had to run 100 people through our workout concept. So all 100 went through each of those 3 workout concepts. And then basically, out of those 100, they said, okay, out of you 100 people, what studio would you join if you had the option?
Gene, do you remember the night? So we're here. He can only tell us stuff like he's like on the phone at 4 a.m. from California going, dude, I got through the 2nd round. And then I got through the 3rd. See how I'm using the mic as a phone? This is industrious right here. I don't think anybody's doing this
Very
out
clever.
there. Yeah, very clever. I don't think, again, I don't think, I'm going to get through the 2nd round. He gets through every round. He gets to the finish, and
And then
Gene,
he calls me and he says, "Dad, I think I can win." I'm like, whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Go for it, buddy.
It was.
and so we're talking to him before it, and like he can't, like he's sworn to secrecy. So he's like, I can't talk about, I'm like, fuck the fucking thing. Just tell us. Okay, tell us. Right? He's like, I'll call you tomorrow night. The finale's tomorrow night. I'll call you tomorrow night. And I'm like, I'm up, my wife, I go, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I went down, and then I hear, and I look at the phone. This is a dramatization. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, use the microphone again.
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone. I go. I'm not sure what that. Tim, what are you doing back there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not on the times. We're going over. This is an overrun. All right. We'll pay the overtime. I'm not sure what that is.
What time was it when you got the phone from?
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
He's in California. He calls me, and so the text is, "We won." I flipped out, and of course, my personality, I didn't get up and do burpees or anything. I got up, I popped champagne. This is a true story. Ask my wife. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Yes.
I had a robe on, I had a champagne, I had a cigar. I was doing everything that fitness is against. I literally broke every rule. If I had Coke, I would have done it. I mean, it was like heroin. It's like, let's shoot it. But I get up, I'm drinking, I have a cigar. It's like I'm going crazy. It's like, and it's 3 in the morning here, and it's like nuts, and we're yelling and laughing, and we can't believe that he won. The bad side is not a lot of people were watching this national thing, but it was with Jillian Michaels. It was very legit, and nobody around here, in my knowledge, was on that finale.
The finale was at 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. So we got it, and it was crazy. Won $110,000.
Yeah.
I mean, 110,000. So, ladies, we're rich up here. We're out there. We're very, why not give us one?
So yeah, I can tell you that the end of it was just absolutely crazy. And I remember being down here before the sun came up and we were pumping champagne to you, buddy. And I have to say that you have taken Focus Master to such a great place, and we're so proud of you. And we're so glad that you came on board. And we're so glad that Gene and Dana had that night together, that romantic night together. Do you remember that night, Gene?
That's 3 minutes that has lasted us for 20-something years.
Right. We say that you were birthed just for this.
Yeah.
So thank you, Gene.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Nice job, Gene.
And Gene is, how old are you now?
66.
Jesus Christ. He's 66, all right? Just for the sake of the male, I'm 57, and I don't want any hate mail. Okay? This is the way it is. All right? He's unbelievable, and it's because of Focus Master. He goes to it diligently. We don't. But tonight, I'm going to make a
There was
point.
a day.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was a day.
Yeah, there was a day.
There was a day.
There's going to be another day.
Yeah.
There's going to be another day. But you know what I want to do? And I don't want to put you on the spot here. Actually, I kind of do. I've already kind of worked this out with you. But for the sake of TV, I want to do this. Can you give an offer for Focus Master right now? For our crew, just the people watching right now. And we can shut it down in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pitch that offer. What can we do? And this is for you. So if you're not watching, if you are watching, you can get in shape and, this can be yours, all right? And if you want to put a little wine in your water bottle, who's going to check it? Believe me, I've done it. He never checked it.
It's like Vegas, like Focus Master.
So we do a free trial class, and you can come in and just experience Focus Master, and we take care of you, soup to nuts. You walk in the door, smiling faces.
And they take care of you. You don't walk in and go, oh shit, I'm not in shape yet.
Yeah.
You just go in fat and fabulous. Just go in.
Lights down low, music's loud, nobody's looking at anybody else. But for all the Daily Dish folks, we're going to give a free week. All right, so a free week.
Free week.
Yes, free week. So email
We'll
us.
take it.
Take it. Well, you guys get 3 weeks.
What
all
about the
time.
boxing gloves and stuff? Do they have to? Do you have some there?
We can hook them up with boxing gloves too. So email us at info@focusmaster.com, in the subject, put Daley Dish deal. We'll set you up with that free
we got a
week.
whole segment?
Yeah.
All right, Daley Dish.
Kyle, before we close, I want to say that the coaches that you have are the best people in the world.
Lights out, the best, the
Karen,
absolute best.
Walt, all of them.
They create the culture. I mean, they have really embraced it. A lot of them have started as members, started here coaching,
Yes.
right? Or started working,
Yes.
people who worked out
Thank
here.
you, Focus Master coaches. You guys are the best.
The absolute best. And so they create the culture, and they are relatable, they're inspirational, they're motivational. And so it's really, the community's huge. And I have to say, for my dad, who started here, one of the first ones to take, actually the first one to take the workout, and has been going 5 days a week for 10 years straight. It's pretty impressive. So, any age.
Yeah, but he's a little nuts in the head. I know that because I've been with him a long time. But yeah, he doesn't stop whatever he starts. I mean, that's no. Like he's been stamping out ant piles just randomly since I know him.
Yes.
But also, one more thing before we head out to our next segment. But Kyle, around here we have a segment that's called Truth or Fog.
All right.
Okay, so the way this works, right, is that I'm going to offer you a question.
Okay.
And if you don't want to answer it, I can just do fog,
Okay.
right? And as it turns out, the second episode, and there's only 2, so I only have 1 to go on. If I don't like the answer, I may fog you in. That's just what I get for being up here on the golden EIB. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Let's hear it.
truth or fog? Of your 3 partners. Not because
Suspenseful music.
I'm here at
please.
the desk.
Where's the suspenseful music?
Who do you think, out of all the people doing Focus Master, is in the best Focus Master shape? Not you, in it. Gene?
I say, Dad's gotta take the cake.
Instead, we're going fog.
I say
Every time I hate the question
Always
or the
Kaleti.
answer, fog is the answer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you tonight. But no, it's not over. Hold on. I know we ran over. But what are we on, NBC? Who's next? Hazel? We don't have to go next, right? We can just keep going. You want to get... I can't even see over there, so I will not even answer it. We're going into our next segment, which is... Let's get shit-faced!
Let's get shit-faced. Let's get shit-faced.
Okay, Kyle, this is not our normal thing.
I understand.
And again, by normal, we've only done this a couple times. There's a normal to it, and it's let's get shit-faced,
Yeah.
but
But today,
because this is a
Not
fitness,
today.
that's right.
You're really a professional athlete.
We got the protein shake here. Right? So this is my go-to afternoon kind of shake that I like to do. So I got my protein mix. It's vanilla, but I like chocolate, so I got some cocoa powder here. And we got peanut butter, we got ice, water, silk, and don't forget, half a banana.
That
All right, half a
banana is the
banana.
most horrible
Right,
representative
right
of
from
a
the
banana I've
Coletti
ever
kitchen
seen.
here. So we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna throw some water in there. All right, we're gonna put some water in. We're gonna get some ice too. So we're gonna have some ice. You don't need a ton of ice. All right, you don't need a ton of ice, but you. Oh, more here. Let me see. A little more ice. A little more ice. And then, good. That's good. That's good. We got our ice. All right. So then we're gonna need the silk. Gotta get the silk. Gotta get the silk. I like to put 50% water, 50% silk. Get that good consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I could get into a fitness routine.
Yeah, you
with
like this, right? Okay, so then we get the powder.
And what kind of powder do you have? Is this something that you have at
This
Focus
is
Master?
something we have at Focus Master. I'm down to the last scoop, boys.
Yeah.
Look at that. So that's 1 scoop. That's 20 grams of protein. All right. 130 calories. Yes, this is the supplement line that we carry at Focus Master.
I mean, I see you rated your Lazy Susan. I mean, that
Look at it.
peanut butter's been around for a while.
Listen, look, we got a fresh batch. Well, you wranglers really did a great job setting.
You really should have had that set up before this.
There we go. There we go. It's never perfect.
No.
Yo, can you say that banana for me?
No, I'd rather not. I'd actually rather not. I have a dark banana.
How much peanut butter are you putting in there?
Well, Jimmy got me the extra long spoon, so, you know, we're going a little heavy on the peanut butter.
Maybe 160 calories.
But listen,
different thing.
only a half a banana.
Yeah.
Only half
Why
a banana.
half?
It's got a lot of potassium.
So here, this is, you know, it gives the creaminess.
It's already a horrible
We're
banana.
looking
Put the
for
rest of it in there.
creaminess.
Okay.
Give a couple full shake.
Why you having a mix?
Listen, it gets it kind of going. This is all routine.
Hey, what am I doing?
But
That's
it.
easy
We
enough.
said it,
That's easy enough.
and you forget it, right? Said it, forget it.
Hey, I love the look of it already.
All right, looks
I
good.
mean, we did ice cream shakes on our last one. This is kind of like it.
Okay, here we go. This is it. We got 4 of these bad boys right here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
I feel healthier already.
That's silky smooth.
I'm gonna do some burpees after
That's
this.
it.
Just burps.
What do you think? There,
Cheers, boys.
here, cheers.
To health.
To your health, boys.
And focus.
And the
master.
Focus Master and the Daily Dish.
There you
Welcome
go.
back next week. Let's see another
Cheers,
one.
babe.
Cheers.
Go ahead, take a slug off of that, Coach.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Start your morning every morning with one of these.
Great.
Awesome.
That's
All
it.
secret. Right, it's not quite left good shit, babe. But.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Focus Master.
Focus
This is
master.
really delicious.
Yeah, it is good.
The protein shakes seem to get to the old coach. Well, you know what? You can be really in good shape, but Let's Get Shit-Faced has a reputation. Here you go, Coach. Great job with the protein shake. Yeah, fuck him up, Marty. Well, welcome back. The fog is starting to clear. You know, quite frankly, after that last insult, which I'm getting used to in episode 2, it seems like this is something that's going to happen a lot. I will win at one point. I don't know what point that will be. But in going, we'd like to say, thank you for viewing, if indeed you are. We had quite a few viewers, and I think you could share it. I mean, why not? What else are you doing? Kyle, such a great time to see you here and talk about what he does passionately. We love the whole culture up there. The culture is unbelievable. And for anybody that thinks, wow, I can't do this, I'm not in the shape to do this, I mean, give them
It doesn't
more.
matter. Just show up. Look, we're giving you a free week. You got no excuses. Better off walking into Focus Master because we take it all. We walk you through every step. It's not like you're walking a
And
big
it's
gym
dark
floor.
in there, so don't worry about anything.
No boxing experience. It doesn't matter what age, what fitness level. You come up. We're at 828 Hoosick Road in Troy, just right up on Hoosick Street. Super convenient. We run, 40 classes a week. The community's fantastic.
Where
So
is
you
it?
get
Did you
free
tell us where it
week.
was?
Yep, 828 Hoosick Road.
All right, this is for you. That was the wrong music, man. I apologize. By the end of the night, I get more into this and, well, hold on. All right, guys, great to see you all. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
As always.
Appreciate you guys.
Kyle Coletti, everyone. Focus Master Fitness. It is for you. Woo!
Did you get close enough?
No, Jesus.